Hello guys, this is part 2 now. So I hope you all enjoy it, and this is the last part, I think so. I think so. Let's see. Maybe.
Draw from people.
Okay.
My
Let's
relationships
start.
suffered.
Woohoo.
I was bitter. I was angry. I was depressed. I lived in shame. I hid from my own family, my kids, my friends, my employees, the internet. So what feels like my whole world, if not a large part of the actual whole world. I was obsessed with covering up every day of my life. I hated myself, and I hated life many times. Throughout the years, I would consistently tell my wife and my mom, I don't want to be here anymore.
That's sad.
I just hope I die.
That's so sad.
I can't do it myself, I don't think, but I just hope somehow I die. And that's what I would say. And I would hurt people by saying that, but I didn't care because I was so hurt myself.
One time we were flying on an airplane and there was so much lightning, and I was so mad that he was confident and didn't care, and I was afraid, and I wanted to land and get home.
Me, Mom.
And he
Everybody
told me
type in the
after,
comments,
I didn't
me,
care.
Mom.
I was
I'm
hoping the
seriously
plane
for
would go
real
down.
now.
I
Me,
didn't
Mom.
care. He never
That me,
cared
Mom.
if he would die. He didn't care to be reckless because he didn't care. That's the effect that this had on him. That no, he would never take his life, but if he died, it would just take him out of the trauma and the pain that he felt inside
So
about
sad,
himself
guys.
so much that he just couldn't take it anymore. And YouTube and being so famous in that way caused that, because it put him in the spotlight by having all the eyes on him and all the focus on him, the very thing he didn't want.
What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
What you guys saw as characters and as skits,
Why is she crying?
what I saw was my son in
I
pain
feel so bad.
because he was still hiding.
And no one can understand how a deformed ear can create such a deep
Bro,
ripple effect
you're
in my
stuck
life,
in
but
breath
it
because
did.
of this little.
And it was something that was
It's
so
not even
small,
noticeable.
but branched into something that was so massive. And it all started with people's careless words. It made me live in a false reality that was unhealthy. In 2021, I started to slow down, if you will, on YouTube. I started doing less, although that wasn't really 100% noticeable to the audience. Not even really
that's
to the
actually
employees,
true.
but I
didn't
was
even
moving
notice.
differently behind the scenes. I was detaching. But see, slowing down, that didn't fix me. I gained some more bursts of happiness here and there, but it would be short-lived. Because inside, I was still hurt. I was depressed. I was just working a little bit less. And now I'm slowly becoming uninterested in YouTube. But at the same time, without YouTube, I was battling my sense of purpose. I lost my sense of purpose because I had made my purpose the wrong thing. YouTube controlled my life. I feel like I lived on autopilot. It was like, okay, live life, but creative, and then I got to think of this video, that. It was just, it consumed me.
That's crazy.
While I'm living with this insecurity. I had built my identity on something that could never carry that weight. And everything, and I mean everything, changed when I stopped treating God like an idea and realized He's real.
That's
When I
such a blessing.
publicly declared my faith in Jesus Christ, I experienced a peace and a joy that I had never known before. Not perfection, but peace. For the first time, real peace. I began to understand that my value wasn't found in my accomplishments, in money, in the things that I would own, in the numbers. My value was found in the one that created me, God. I was created for His glory and not mine. That is when my bitterness started to leave. that is when my forgiveness for myself and for others came easier. Hope returned. I don't think I had hope before. So hope ensued, hope came. And for the first time ever, I felt free because God is real.
Yeah, he
loves us.
is.
And he proved it. 2,000 years ago, Jesus willingly gave his life on a cross, taking the punishment we deserve so that we can be reconciled back to God. He was resurrected on the third day, and all of his followers died trying to spread the message that they saw with their own eyes. First-hand witness accounts. That's not religion. That was love. It was proof. Since following Jesus, my life has never been the same. I've experienced growth, healing, joy, and freedom in ways that I never thought was possible. My marriage became healthy for once. It never was before that. Not completely. My life didn't become healthy because I became stronger. I finally stopped trying to carry the weight of everything myself.
That's good.
I stopped caring about getting made fun of, and I believe this life is temporary. I believe I was created for God's
Wait
glory.
a minute. Sorry, guys. I have to look how many minutes I have. Okay, we have still so much, bro. We still have so much.
And for his pleasure, I'm going to honor him through my life's choices. Faith in Jesus healed things in me that success never could, that money could never buy, that fans could never give to me.
Dein Self-Care-Drink.
Bro!
Das neue Gerolsteiner Flow.
No!
Never buy, that fans could never give to me. And because of that, I can't keep Jesus to myself. This is why I talk about him all the time.
Yeah.
How many others might be where I was? Who feel like they have no hope, who don't understand anything, who
That's
hate life,
crazy,
hate
Toe.
themselves. Maybe one day, if they're not experiencing that, they will be. Because if you're young, you haven't experienced the world yet. Just wait till it hits you. If I use my story and I lay down my life, maybe it can be the instrument that helps them. I had an instrument in my life. It was my mom. My mom was that person in my life that never gave up. But I condemned her and ridiculed her, told her she was crazy, she was loony, she's a Jesus freak, she's weird. She's sending me scriptures, telling me to trust in Jesus, telling me that God can heal me, telling me that God is the answer. And I'm like, she's just so weird. Like, I don't even know that God is real. That's how I used to think. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, I'm so sorry I didn't get it. I didn't get it at the time. I didn't believe it. My heart was hard. I was so hardened by the world and what it did to me that I wasn't able to see truth. So now when anyone says anything negative about my love for Jesus, it doesn't faze me. Because I used to do that to my mom. I used to do it to other people, think that people in church were just a bunch of broken people who are weird and they're just messed up and they're all just sick.
Are you
Then
normal?
realize
No.
Jesus said, yup,
They're not
those
like
were
that.
the exact people I came for. As messed up as my life was, as broken as I was, the same person I was like, I want to die. One time someone asked me, hey Vince, do you need prayer for anything? I said, nah man, I don't need prayer for anything, I'm good. That's what I said. I believed it. I believed it. And so how many people watching say, I don't need Jesus for my life to be good? Well, I didn't examine myself fully and thoroughly back then. And so I would also declare that maybe you haven't either, but I'm sorry if I'm overstepping. Well, just to get back now to the insults that people...
Okay, now look.
Du bist aus Versehen zum Stadion Fancam.
Okay. We have a bit more time. Okay, dokie. Let's do this. I will.
throw at me because of Jesus or my faith. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm so used to it. I did it first. I would throw them at my mom and others. Whatever joke against Jesus you can say, I've already heard it. I've already said it myself first. I already didn't believe in God first. I feel bad for the ones that mock Jesus. I feel sorry for them. My heart actually breaks for them. That's not just words that I'm just saying. It's a true feeling. I wouldn't say something just to sound good. I genuinely feel my heart breaking for people that don't get it because I was there. You should have felt bad for the person I was. Your heart should have been broken for the internal person that I was. And so I would be a hypocrite to get mad at haters. Whenever they say anything, I'm just like, bro, you sound like me before I found out the truth. Like, I hope one day you get to where I'm at. God, by God's grace, and I pray that you get there. You see, it's impossible to be mad at the people of the world. It's impossible. Those are the same people that crucified Jesus. It's not a shock that they still mock him 2,000 years later, that they don't accept Jesus 2,000 years later. It's expected. It's predictable. It's like, wow, this is something new. No, it's not. Christians must be public and we must be bold. Our faith isn't something that belongs in private. And I won't censor the most important thing that has ever happened in my life. A literal new life for the first time began. I grew up in church. I knew of Jesus. I didn't know Jesus. I'm still flawed though. I still fail. I still need his grace every single day. But the one thing I am done with is continuously living in hiding because I don't have the shame anymore. The one thing that almost helped take me out of this life, that's gone. I just want people to know the hope that I found. Without Jesus, my story ends very differently. Without Jesus, this video never exists. Without Jesus, I'd still be searching for something this world could never give me. I know because I tried and it never gave it to me.
Okay.
Without Jesus, I'd still be that hurt, bitter, angry at the world little coward. And so if there's any good that comes from my story, if there's any healing, any encouragement, any purpose, Jesus gets the credit. Jesus gets the glory. Every bit of it, he gets the glory. And so, I had already recorded my ear reveal in the part 2 video that I had initially planned. And I'm going to play that clip for you right now.
Yes.
And hopefully, my last 6 months of work will not go to waste. And I will compile some of that stuff and maybe do some podcast episodes on our Intel Vivo Revised channel. Yeah, so that's it. I got that off my chest. Here's the ear reveal. Gotta turn these lights on. All right.
Okay.
And lights on. Brightness. Jesus gets the glory and is the only reason why I'm doing this. If you clip this without the name Jesus, I'm asking everyone here to go into TikTok and flood the comments with something that honors Jesus.
Then just comment with Jesus, guys.
All right. What's up? My name is Vince. I was born with microtia. I had 4 surgeries. This is my normal ear on my right, and this is what my left looks like in 2026. How's my hair? Is it crazy?
Oh
there
my
it is.
God. Jesus
So,
Christ.
what it looks like, I should have had to do my hair.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
I'm free. I'm free, baby.
Bro's free.
Break free. To my peoples that's
Sweet
stuck
Jesus,
in
guys.
a struggle, let loose, 'cause we gon' pop that bubble. To my peoples that's stuck in a struggle, let loose, break free. The chain's been broken. Now listen, you see me in public, stare all you want. You can get an up-close picture. See me from behind? You see anybody sitting
Woohoo!
in front of you looking like this with 2 different ears? That's me. Tap on my shoulder and say, hey, I like your ear. I'm just kidding. Don't
But
say
can
that.
you hear
The
us?
very thing that
No?
I've hated.
I'm just...
I never wanted you
I'm gonna blow.
I want you to see him now. Because I don't care no more. And I want you to know that.
Yes,
out.
bro,
See?
strong.
That's what it looks like.